Good morning, Romney Riot supporter. I gotta tell you, I almost didn't come today. I got the call the other day and I thought, why me? I'm just running for county commission. Then I figured out, how many times in your life are you going to get to stand here with the governor of Texas in one of the most important elections in our history? Now, when Governor Perry was in the primary, we had another gentleman who put out a mantra that we all learned very well. That was Mr. Herman Cain. Does everybody remember 999? Well, we got a new plan. The new plan is the 15-15-15 plan, and here's how it's going to work. The first 15 is, in 15 days, Michelle Obama loses her taxpayer-funded travel agency. In 15 days, Joe Biden's going to put his foot in his mouth, and the media won't pull it out for him. And in 15 days, Mr. Barack Obama will be on the phone, calling U-Haul, asking for some trucks to take him and his family back to Chicago. Now, there's a couple ways we can do this, folks. We can do it slow and steady like the tortoise. I don't like that. We can do it like the distance runner and come out slow, pace ourselves, and try to sprint at the end. But I don't like that. My way is we do it like the thoroughbred racehorse. And what we're going to do is we're going to come out of the gates hard, we're going to run hard, and then we're going to coast to victory down the stretch. So what we need all of you to do, and we need you to do with your friends, your family, everyone, is to get out there early. Get out there and early vote. The polls are open. Let's take such a large lead that Harry Reid and his Nevada machine won't know what hit him. It's time for the Republicans in Nevada to rock Barack Obama's world. And with that, I would like to call up here City Councilman from Ward number 5, Fernley's very own Cal Elrich.
Folks, the business of Fernley and Lyon County is business. Isn't it about time we turn the business of the United States of America around, because so goes the United States of America, so goes Fernley and Lyon County. It is about time that we have a true chief executive officer in the White House. I was trying to think the other day, who is the last actual chief executive officer that we had in the White House in history? I was trying to go back. Who is a real CEO that's ever become president? Well, we're about to elect one, and that is Mitt Romney. Without further ado, I would like to introduce the governor from the great state of Texas, Rick Perry.
Should have brought my black hat. This morning, God bless you, man. It's awesome to be out here in this part of Nevada. And I tell folks as we were driving up, this is not unlike where I grew up, a little agricultural community. And just good, hard-working people that love America, love the values that make this country great. And when you think about it, that's what this election is really about. It's about the values that made America great. It's about the people who sacrificed the wonderful men and women. Yesterday, we had the opportunity to be in Colorado and visit with a lot of veterans, Colorado Springs and all of the Air Force bases, Army bases. And it was an opportunity for us to say thank you to young men and women who have gotten out and gone back. Unfortunately, in too many of the states across the country and across this great land of ours, those young men and women aren't being able to find jobs. They're not being able to find jobs. As a matter of fact, in Colorado, I think in that part we were in some 30% unemployed for those veterans. That is unacceptable. That is unacceptable for us as a country to not be able to put policies, programs in place where the young people who have served our country nobly can get out and be taken care of from the standpoint of being able to take care of their family and to have a job. That's what this election is really about. President Obama has had 3+ years to put policies into place to get America back working. And what we have seen prices have almost doubled, a national debt that is over $16 trillion today, all laid at the foot of our young next generation. That is unacceptable, Mr. President, and that is the reason we're going to elect a new president on the 6th of November in the form of Mitt Romney. And Nevada is going to be ground zero in that effort. Your mission over the next 15 days will be to go and to do what it takes to turn out a record vote in this state. If you do that, on the 7th of November, we wake up and it is a brand new day in America. Our young men and women in the military are going to know that there is an individual there who cares about them in all the right ways. Not an individual that's going to stand up and take credit for what those young men and women have done on the battlefield, but someone who will put policies into place to support what they do and stand back and let them appropriately be honored. That's what the next 15 days are about. I want to challenge you to go work like you've never worked before. I want you to go find individuals who haven't early voted yet. And I know that we're in that period now. When you're at church, when you're at the supermarket, if you're going down the street and you see somebody that looks like they're going to vote for Mitt Romney, you catch them and talk to them. And you find out if they voted or not. If they're thinking about the other side, then you talk some common sense to them. You share with them about what the future of this country needs to look like. If they've got children, if they've got grandchildren, if we're going to have a country that had the same great privileges that I did, we're going to have to make a change in the White House. We're going to have a principled individual who understands that when you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. Stop spending the money, Mr. President. Stop these programs that are doing nothing more than creating debt for the next generation of Americans. That's your challenge. That's your mission. I know that Nevada has in its will and in its past that type of history. To fight through the diversity, to deliver for this state and for this country an electoral victory that will push Mitt Romney over the top, those 270 electoral votes, and a great, great victory for the next generation of Americans. God bless you all. Thank you for being here. Go and do the work that has to be done. God bless you.
God bless you. Yeah, let's go.